Hi, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my coolly stitchy things. And I got an order in from somewhere I've never bought before, and that's Green Fairy Quilts. And it is a gigantic box. Wonder what I bought. Let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to put this on the floor. Okay, I put it on the floor just to be easier to pull it out. Now, I have looked at Green Fairy Quilts for a while. I've never actually bought anything. They do have some really good prices for many things, but I finally took the plunge and bought some stuff. Now, I will say their shipping does take a little bit longer, and I know even on their website, it said something about 4 to 5 days, up to 2 weeks for shipping, to get the shipping out, but that's okay. It wasn't in a hurry to get any, and I got them. All right, so let me show you. It's a big box. Now, again, August is my birthday month, so I'm still celebrating. This is what I bought. I bought a quilt kit. There we go, a fall quilt kit. And this is forest fungi. All right, so let me open it up. So this is a box kit. This is a Riley Blake. Yeah, it's Riley Blake. The beautiful fabric was designed by Simple Simon & Co. And I think the pattern for this is designed by Pen and Paper Patterns. So here's the box. The box is magnetic closure. Open it up. There's all my fabric. There is the pattern. Now, obviously, the pattern is colored a little bit different. And then here is the SKU guide. So, telling us what is what here. All right, so let's take a look at some of this fabric here. And I can just put it all back in there. So this is Beach Confetti Cotton. It says there's 3 yards. This is the brown leaves. Oops. Brown leaves. There's 5/8 of a yard here. This is the olive leaves, and there's 5/8 of a yard here. And this is the shrubs forage, and it is 5/8 of a yard. And this is 3/8 of a yard. And I'm missing some stuff. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm not missing anything. It was just folded up in there. Let's see. This is the olive pumpkins. And that's 5/8 of a yard. And more olive pumpkins for another 5/8 of a yard. One of the olive pumpkins is for binding. All right, so it looks like that is everything that came in this kit. But I've got more in my box. Let me pull them out. I also have the spice sparkle in this kit. And this line is called Pumpkin Spice by Simple Simon & Company. So, the pattern is by Pen and Paper, and the fabric is from Simple Simon & Company. pumpkin spice. So that's a good fall quilt. Fall's just around the corner. Okay, let me put all this up and I'll pull the next thing out. And I got another boxed kit. And this is the knitted row along. And this is designed by Jill Finley of Jill Lily Studios. And this is a quilt kit. This is 79 by 101. I don't know. Let me see. This one over here, I didn't tell you how big it was. This is 59 3/4 by 69 1/2. This one's 79 by 101. So let me open it up. All right, here is the pattern. And let me see if I can figure out how much of everything this is. Let's see. Okay, so this is the charcoal tonal, and this is 1/4 yard, I believe. And then this is the blush main, and there's 1 1/4 yard. And this is also the charcoal tonal, and it is 1 1/3 yards. I'm sure this is the background. This is white on white tile. And this is 5 3/8 yards. It does have a little print on it. There we go. And there's some more. Okay, what else did we got? This is the charcoal fauna. And I think there's 1/4 yards of all the rest. So this is charcoal fauna. And this is the blush fauna. And this is the blush buds. And this is the sage buds. And then we have the coral village. And the olive village. And the sage tonal. And let's see what else we got. The coral knit. The gray knit. The olive knit. The charcoal tiny bloom. The coral tiny bloom. The coral tile. The gray tile. 2 more. The olive tile. And the blush tile. So that's everything in this quilt kit. But I still have more. Let me put this up first. So I do have a Green Fairy Quilts pen in the bottom of the box. But the last item I purchased was another quilt kit. And this is Shine On Riley Blake. This is 75.5 by 87. Which is 75 by 87. Designed by Snowball Quilt Company. And this fabric is from Lisa Audit. So let's open it up and take a look at it. I don't remember how much these were, but these were on sale when I bought them. And I was actually looking at buying this quilt, this one, on Fat Quarter Shop with their 20% off, if anything, that we had got, 20% off an order that we had got through the Sew Sampler. But actually, it ended up being cheaper just to order it through Green Fairy Quilts. It was cheaper to Green Fairy Quilts than what it would have been at Fat Quarter Shop with the 20% off at the time. So I went with Green Fairy Quilts. Now, this fabric collection is Countryside by Lisa Audit. It is the Shine On quilt pattern. And we'll take a look at all the fabric. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the inner border and binding, and this is 1 1/4 yards. And let's see. This is Sand Medallion. This is 1/3 of a yard focus fabrics and 1 1/2 yards outer border. So I'm not sure if both of that is included in here or if this is just the 1 1/2. We'll see as we go through. This is Sand Scenery. So this is 2 1/2 yards. Okay, so I guess this is only 1 1/2 yards because there's another piece of it in here. Okay, so this is going to be 1/3 of a yard. And this blue plaid is a fat quarter. I think the rest of all this might be a fat quarter. It's not sure, but we'll see. This coral is a fat quarter. This is the coral floral fat quarter. The coral blossom. The red gingham. Oh, and there's 2 fat quarters in here. I'm looking at it as we go over here. Tell me what's in it. This is the Storm Main. And this is a fat quarter. The blue floral fat quarter. The blue medallion. The blue blossom. And the blue scenery. Got a few more here. All right, got blue gingham, blue dot, the sand blossom, the sand floral, and the sand mane. And then the red medallion, and then I think this is red mane, and this is the red plaid, and the coral dots. So that's everything in this quilt kit, and it's everything I bought at Green Fairy Quilts. All right, till next time.